We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Now batting, Nico Hoerner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Nico.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
1-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-2. Gausman uses a split finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working. And I'd imagine as a hitter, it's always in the back of your mind. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Hoerner leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Puig on the run, and here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. Throw into second, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but backbreaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, short and sweet isn't what you want from your starting pitcher. How about in his last one, he only lasted 2 innings and was tagged for the loss. So I'm sure they're looking for much improved effort in this one here today.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Yasiel.
Here's the pitch.
Puig.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Coming to the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
Back up the middle. Kipnis is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Quintana sets. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the 2-1. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2.
Hit softly down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. Still no score. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
That is 7. The right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Belt moving to his left. And that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Brandon Crawford digging in next. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Brandon.
First delivery to him on the way. Now here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will rattle around near the knot hole out near the 309 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in, Brandon Belt, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, the pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Belt is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team. If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Belt becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Kevin Gossman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next to the Giants.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The 0-1 offering.
Ball, that's kicked out. Count.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Mauricio Dubon would be next. Payoff pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Giants leave a couple. Will move to the third with no score. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jason Kipnis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
The pitcher, Jose Quintana, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Nico Horner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Hence is there. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Ready with the 1-2.
Next up, 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Mauricio Dubon as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Mauricio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
At the plate now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Pence now heading for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And we take a look there at the San Francisco team leaders in that category, and he's currently 2nd best on this Giants roster. So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Outside, 3-0 now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Now the 3-0 offering. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On the season, Posey has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Quintana sets and delivers. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. One and 0. Here it is.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Fouled off. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Second and third, 2 away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Set for the start of the inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
To 2-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So here's Albert Almora next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Outside and low, 3-0. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now in the box, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. In his career, Hayward is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So striding in, Abiatel Avellino.
Not shortstop, number 46.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes. This is line to left. Schwarber is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So here now's the pitcher, Kevin Gausman, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The 1-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Count even at 2-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. 3-2 now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another payoff pitch. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Quintana into the windup. Here he comes 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Jason Kipnis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. Kipnis, or Kip for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready on 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Chopper to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Ready now, Mauricio Dubon, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Mauricio.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. Hayward coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
From the stretch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's Buster Posey now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Quintana sets. First pitch on the way.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2 out with the man at first. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in, David Bodie. It was a walk in his last trip.
The third baseman, number 13. David.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
The 1-0.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Skied into very shallow right. Pence has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the sixth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Alec Mills enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
6th.
pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 30, Alec Mills.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, so digging in now, Brandon Crawford.
The second baseman, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mills, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1-1.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Abiatel Avellino, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Abiatel Avellino. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Albert Almora. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. That is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strike. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Popped him up. Avellino is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Striding in, Jason Kipnis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now. So it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Gott will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kian Wong will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 32, Kian Wong.
Victor Caratini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Victor Caratini.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Craig Kimbrell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Craig Kimbrell.
So coming to the plate, Kian Wong. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Shortstop, Kian Wong.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now is Yasiel Puig. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Kimbrell pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Gets him to swing and miss at the knuckle curve, and it's full now, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Arodys Vizcaíno is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 39, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Nico Horner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Long into shallow center, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Standing in now, David Bodie. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. That pitch is out.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. And he's retired here, 1 away. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Kyle Schwarber will be next. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. To first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Giants lead it 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in now, Hunter Pence. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set and the pitch.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Tapped out in front of home. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Giants down in order. but they lead it 1-0. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Riding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. One and two as he chases the slider. And the pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first, digging for two. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Him up. Belt is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering on its way. One out and a runner on second base. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball two.
Fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Good pitch.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The set and the 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Giants get their 20th home win this year. Kevin Gausman takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Reyes Maranta earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight.